So now we're covering the step series. From here, we want to start, and the Patrick step is starting with the supporting leg or the working leg straight, and the heel stays flat as we just reach that front leg out and we hit our reps. So this can put a little bit of strain, and you want to make sure that you can hit the 20 reps or however many reps prescribed pain-free before you look at doing the next phase. So depending on where you're at, you can just take that Patrick step and bring it up to a little bit of elevation and focus more on just tapping the heel on the ground. Now, as we start to add elevation, that's going to put more strain through the knee, but also we have to start to stabilize a lot with the ankle and lower leg muscles, while the upper leg focuses on working and keeping the core, the hips stable and strong as we go through these reps. Now, once the Patrick step is pain-free, we can add a heel elevation, so we can put something down on the surface so that our heel is elevated and our foot is elevated, so that as we go through, my toes are on the plate, but my heel is slightly up. Now, I'm still focusing on just reaching out. Now, this is going to put even more load through the knee, and I'm focusing on staying balanced through this working leg. Again, that lower leg is working on stabilizing, while the upper leg is working on flexing and extending the knee and stabilizing my torso. Now, we don't want to lean forward or back. We don't want to lean back or forward. We just want to stay vertical torso, reaching forward, back through the knee, gentle on the ground, and controlling the range for the prescribed rep range. Now, before you progress onto the third one, you want to get the Poliquin step to the point where you are up to 8 inches off the ground with still a heel elevation underneath the working leg, and you're focusing on reaching down, not so much out, you're just focusing on reaching down and pressing back up. Now, even for myself, I can still feel a little bit of strain, a little bit of pain in that knee. So for me, this is possibly a little bit too high for working sets. So we don't want to be in pain as we do these reps. We don't want to be in discomfort. We just want to have pain-free reps so that we show the body that the knee can handle the load for the prescribed rep range. That said, if you are able to do the Poliquin step off a 6 to 8 inch elevation with the plate or something underneath your heel, even a slant board, then you can go to the Peterson step, which is the hardest, which puts the most strain on the leg. So from here, we want to create an artificial heel elevation, and then we focus on reaching and extending the knee back. So the heel stays up as we load the knee, and we can reset each rep. So we go heel elevation, reach, press, reset. Heel elevation, balance, reach, reset. And we can add height as necessary to do these reps up to the point where, again, we go heel elevation, straight down, reach, press back up. Now, if we can do the Peterson step 6 to 8 inches with our body weight, then we can start to add a load in front of us with a kettlebell, or we can even put a bar on the back as we do the movement, and we can start to load towards strength goals rather than just mobility or range. So again, our goal is pain-free reps, but work your way through those progressions. So Patrick step, flat foot, Poliquin step, slight heel elevation, bringing the elevations up through the plates, and then the Peterson step, level 3, where you are creating that artificial heel elevation, resetting each rep, reaching out, heel elevation, knee, press back. So play with those, do them for the rep range, but it can take a long, long time for you to get to the point where you're coming off a Peterson step, off an elevation, let alone starting to add load to that. So focus on the body weight reps, pain-free, enjoy.